We'll start by connecting Stripe to collect subscription payments from users. Base44 is a catalog of native integrations that's constantly growing. What's really cool is that you can integrate your app with N8N or Zapier, which allow you to connect almost any major app on the internet without any coding required. We'll be integrating Stripe so that we can collect payments, but the steps will take work for integrating any other tool you may want to connect. All you need is API access. Before we set up Stripe, we need to determine what features of our app we want to offer for free and which ones we want to put behind a paywall. Asking the chat in discuss mode is a great way to get ideas for how you can implement this. After you know which features you want to put behind a paywall, the next step is to sign up for Stripe. Go to Stripe in a new tab. You can use the link in the description below. On the homepage, enter your email and click Start Now to sign up. Follow the prompts to create your account. You'll get a welcome message when you're signed up. Provide your business name and your new website URL. For a subscription service like ours, select Recurring Payments, then click Continue. Then click to go to Sandbox mode. Sandbox mode is Stripe's testing environment. It lets you build and test your payment flows using fake transactions and test credit cards, so you can make sure everything works perfectly before processing any real money. Once you've set up your Stripe account and landed on the dashboard, return to your Base44 tab. Now we need to activate Backend functions. Go to your dashboard, then Settings, then App Settings, and find Backend Functions, and click Activate. Next, simply prompt the chat with Integrate with Stripe. You'll be prompted to provide API credentials. Click the Set Secrets link that appears. You'll get a modal pop-up. Return to the Stripe tab and click to copy your Stripe key. Return to Base44 and paste it in the Stripe secret key field. To get a webhook secret key, we'll need to do a little more setup. Back on the Stripe dashboard, use the top search bar to search for webhooks, then click it when it appears under Workbench. Webhooks are automated messages that Stripe sends to your app when something important happens, like when a payment goes through. We're setting this up so our app knows when to upgrade a user's account. Click Add Destination. Leave the defaults as they are, then scroll down and search for Invoice. Find invoice.paid from the list, check the box, and click Continue. Then click Continue again. Give your destination a name. I'll use my app name. Then set your endpoint URL to your app's domain. In my case, that's meal-mate.org. Click Create Destination. Copy the signing secret, return to Base44, and paste it into the Stripe webhook secret field. Click Save Secrets. Base44 will now integrate Stripe and build out the functions in your backend to facilitate communication between our app and Stripe. Here you can see that Base44 came back with a message explaining what it created. There's a new pricing page in the app with a comparison of the free and premium plans, and it has an upgrade to premium button. Base44 will also provide specific instructions to finalize the connection. Follow these precisely to ensure everything is set up correctly. In my case, it's asking me to create a product in Stripe. I'll go to the Products page and click Create Product. I'll name it MealMate Premium, set it to recurring, and price it at $9.99 monthly. Next, I need to grab the price ID. I'll open the product, click into the price details, and copy the price ID. Back in Base44, I'll go to Dashboard, then Code, and search for the pricing file. The AI put a placeholder here that I need to replace with my actual price ID. The AI also says that I need to add some additional webhook events. So I'll go back to Stripe, open the webhook we created, and add the events Base44 specified. One important note, double check for any placeholder URLs. In my case, I need to replace your app domain with my actual domain. The important part is everything after the first / stays the same. Click Save Destination when you're done. Next, back in Base44, we need to test our integration. I'll click Upgrade to Premium on our app and try out the new payment flow. The Stripe checkout page tries to load, but because we're in Base44, it doesn't seem to be able to finish loading. So I'll publish this version of the app and try this out on the live app. Again, only test changes in your published production app if you don't have any real users depending on your services yet. On the public app, I'll go to the pricing page and test the upgrade workflow again. Now the Stripe checkout page loads. When you're in Sandbox mode in Stripe, you can enter fake payment information on the checkout and Stripe will pretend that it worked, sending back payment confirmations to our app. This enables you to test your workflows without using any real money. After completing checkout, it looks like our app has received a confirmation from Stripe, and our test user now has a premium member badge. In your app, you may want to spend some extra time making sure that if you have multiple subscription tiers, each level of membership has the proper features available. Of course, you can work with the AI chat to accomplish this, locking or unlocking certain features depending on a user subscription. Once you have all the features tested and your app is handling payment behavior properly, you'll need to swap out your Stripe Sandbox's test keys for live keys. Return to Stripe and switch to live mode. Everything should look the same as it does in Sandbox mode, but now you're working with real data. Grab your new live secret key from the dashboard and your webhook secret by navigating back to the webhooks page.